Hi guys, it's Tasha. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the crib. For my returning, positive supporters and subscribers, welcome back. Come on in and get comfortable. Guys, this is kind of a request, but the first part would be, and the second part would be just me playing with my dies. Miss Leela from Crafts and Holtz with Leela asked me about showing how my KraftTex cuts. And I'm just going to show you, this is the paperwork that came with the KraftTex. And on the inside, they have instructions on how to make a wallet, even to include a zipper. So, and excuse me, I would like to think that if you go to KraftTex's website, they will have all kind of patterns and information on there on how to use their product. Okay, this is the, what is this? This is the cement one, or the light gray. And I just cut out a small piece, and I'm going to use this die right here, my steel rule die, and just to demonstrate how this cuts. Okay, I got my two, what would be B plates with scissors. This is my vintage. And I got the piece of KraftTex here, which is the cement color or the gray. And I'm just going to make my sandwich. The die is the steel rule die. And my two B plates. Let's see, get it a little bit straight here. Ish. Okay, got my sandwich. I'm going to put it in to the machine. Let me move over a little bit. Oh, this sucker is heavy. And we're going to run this through the machine. No problem. I'm just going to bring it back just because. Take off this B plate. Take this off. Oops. And my, oh, there it is. And here is the spool. Here is the dress form. Let me get all these out. And the button. Let me put this on the floor out the way. Okay, and here they are. Cuts perfectly with no issue. And the dress spool. Oh, Lord have mercy. The dress form, the spool, and the button. Okay, I went and got this little goblet of water just to show you. You can put these in the water and rumple them up. And I think they even suggest that you put it in, what is it, in a dryer. And like I said, this is paper. It's supposed to be, let me not lie to you guys. Let me tell you what it says. It says, you'll love this rugged paper that looks and feels like leather, but sews, cuts, and washes just like fabric. KraftTex is supple, yet strong enough for use for projects that get tough wear. Use it to bring an exciting new texture to your craft sewing projects, mixed media arts, and bookmaking. And since it said bookmaking, I think that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use my KraftTex to make my book. My family genealogy book when I get started on it. There we go. See, and I'm just putting it in here, smooshing it around. This stuff is not tearing. Man. Okay. And I'm not being gentle with it. So what I'm gonna do, you know what, I should bring my heat gun. Let me squish these out, and I'm gonna get my heat gun and dry these. Okay, I got my heat gun. Just gonna wipe up this water that I waste. And let's try to see if we can heat this up on. Okay, they are not bone dry, but as you can see, they're not fraying. Oh, you know what? Let me put on another light. Hold on. I forgot about this one. Okay, here we go. I think we started with this one, but anyway, they're not fraying. Perfect cuts. I can still, you know, crumple this up. Even the little thin piece at the neck is still there. Down here. Can I tear it? Should I try to tear this button? Let's see. Okay. Let's do it this way. Okay. What if I use my nails? Okay, that ain't working. Alright, so it's not tearing, but it does cut. You can cut it all day. Almost, what is that, Tyvek? Where did my little button go? So, okay, that is my little demo of Kraft-Tex. And now I'm just going to actually cut out a few images with my Biggs dies. And I'm going to be cutting out this clock, these gears, this bird cage and the bird. And should I do two birds? Well, one of them. Anyway, that, and I need to cut this out. This is actually one of my favorites. The Baroque die. This one and this one can make it like a window. So I'm going to cut both of those out too. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I brought the machine back up. I'm about to cut out images or make cutouts of these four dies right here. And these I'm going to use like to do masking. That's the only thing I can come up with for the name of it right now. And I'm sure it's something else. It's another name for it. And if it is, please let me know down in the description box. Because I'm going to use those in my my planner. Not my planner. The junk journal. You know, when I put it on the paper and then you use the ink to shade it. And so you have that image on your paper. That's what I'm going to use these for. Now what I have done, as you can see, this is the back from a 12 by 12 card. A 12 by 12 paper pad. So I'm going to use those. And let's get the first one. The first one is going to be the weathered clock. And you know, with Tim Holtz, they always put these things in, and I never take them out. It's been in there when I purchased it. It's gonna stay there unless somebody else come along and mess with stuff. So I'm going to make my sandwich again. My B plates, top and bottom. And I'm just going to do one pass so I can go ahead on and get this done and out the way. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. The foam is missing from right here. Oh, Lord, I don't know when I did that. But I'm not going to trip on this right now. I'll figure out how to get that out later. I may have to actually put something in there. Maybe like the foam from a sponge, a makeup sponge, that may help push that out. Okay, so there's one of the clock hands. And that's the circle that came out the middle here. I'm just going to push these other pieces out. Come on. And I'm sorry you guys hear that noise. I don't know why my daughter has the TV up so loud at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I think I got all of those out. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now I got that out, so that's number 1. Number 2 is going to be the cogs. What do they call them here? Gadgets and gears. Let's see. Okay, we got all of the foam, the memory foam is in place. So I'm just going to knock these out, and I'm not going to even take the innards out. But here are those 3 gadgets and gears. Here they are. Let's see what's next. I'm going to do the bird cage next. Okay. Got all the things in there, I guess, except for right here, and right there. I remember I was in a swap years ago, and I used this die to create what I was, what the swap thing was, and it was what a ATC. Okay. Put this on the floor, and I'll put those back in a minute. And I'm just gonna push these out. Here's the bird itself. That's the bird. The bird's wing, and here's the cage. And I'll take all of those small pieces out in a minute. And the last one that I'm gonna do for my junk journal is this one. This one is called Bird Branch, and it's my last piece right here. Okay. Take these out. We'll push these out here. Come on. Okay, here we go. So I can see what I'm doing at least. Taking the branch out. There we go. And there's the bird. So here we go. This is the bird branch. Take all the little pieces out that don't need to be there. Okay, and his little wing is where I dropped it down there somewhere. I'll find it. Okay, here are the gears and gadgets. There's one. Besides, I don't think we're going to need the wing anyway when I do the masking, or whatever you want to call it. That's number 2. And Here's number 3. Number 3 is already out. Here's the bird cage. Just push these little pieces out. Let me turn it over so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so this one didn't cut all the way through. I'll go back if I feel like it. I'll go back and do another one. Because these two over here didn't cut at all. Now I'll cut that one again. And of course we got the clock. Okay. Let me see. Let me find something so I can try and cut the bird cage again. Okay, I just took the front off another paper pad, and we're going to try to do this bird cage one again. Hopefully it'll cut okay. I'll run it through a couple of times. Let me see. I'm going to take this. I'm going to just take this and fold it. And let me see if I can run this through like a shim on this side where the cage is. Just in case. Better. Now I don't know if it did it by itself at the front, but I don't care. I got a real good bird cage right now. So I just have to try to remember that this one may have a little issue cutting, so to use a shim on top. Now for the last thing I'm going to do for this morning, I'm going to cut out the Baroque die. So let me clean up a little bit and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm set up for part 2. Or is this part 3? I guess it's probably part 3. And I got my Baroque die here. And I'm going to cut out 7 of these. I'm not going to cut them all 7 out on camera because that doesn't make sense. But I do have my chipboard right here. And I will put a link to the medium weight chipboard in the description box below. Okay, of course it will be an affiliate link, but if you don't want to do that, this right here may give you the information on what you need to find it. Okay, so I'm gonna cut out one on camera for you guys. I'm gonna go out off camera and cut out the rest. But this is one of my favorite dies, and I actually purchased the thinlets of this die, which I can't tell you that I like because I never used them. I just looked at them and I knew it wasn't this thing. And of course you saw with one pass, it cuts out. So just in case you guys didn't know, let me tell you. Steel rule dies, steel rule. Okay, I'm done. I cut out more than what I needed. I'm going to use 7 of these. But I want you guys to focus in on the number 6. Okay guys, to make this frame, I had to fiddle around with this a little bit because I had totally forgotten how to do it. But I had to actually use 2 C plates with this die. So let me show you what I got. And got this little cute little Baroque die cut too. So let's see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a frame-ish to match. So I'm going to put it right here, and you guys let me know what you think my Throwback Thursday episode is going to be about, okay? All right. I want to thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. If you haven't, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. All your comments, I truly appreciate it. Come back anytime, and I see you all in my next video. Bye-bye, little bugs. And just remember, still rule dies, still rule.